Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In one of my recent practical English videos, I shared a clever way to say someone is stupid. Today, I want to show you a real-life example from a famous person, Donald Trump. Donald Trump is known for his blunt and sometimes controversial language. In fact, he has called people stupid quite a few times publicly. For example, during his speeches and interviews, he's referred to political leaders and others as stupid people, or used similar words to express frustration. Let's take a look at Donald Trump's statement and see what word he used to describe. Colin Powell.
We have inflation under control perfectly. You probably saw the records. Everyone's on television saying, what's going on here? Trump has proven to be right. You know, all of these things. We've taken in $88 billion in tariffs in 2 months. $88 billion with no inflation. And if we're smart, there won't be. Now, we'd like to get this guy to lower interest rates because, you know, if he doesn't, we have to pay. We have a lot of short-term debt. If we would lower the interest rates by 1 point, we'd pay about 1 point less. That's $300 billion a year. Can you believe it? 1 point. If he'd lower it by 2 points, we'd pay $600 billion a year less. That's for years, 10 years, 12 years, whatever we make it. But we can't get this guy to do it. And the fake news is saying, oh, if you fired him, it would be so bad. It would be so bad. I don't know why it would be so bad, but I'm not going to fire him. But I will say that they can't believe what's happening. But if I could, because we can discuss, we get a lot of press, we get a lot of cameras rolling right now. Not that I like doing it, because I don't. But if we cut our interest by 1 point for years, we save $300 billion. If we cut it by 2 points, we save, because it's pretty equivalent. We're going to spend $600 billion a year, $600 billion, because of one numbskull. Because of one numbskull that sits here. I don't see enough reason to cut the rates now. I may have to force something. Somebody said, who's the genius that thought of that? I said, it's me.
Do you remember this video we shared 20 ways of call someone stupid? How to call someone stupid without saying stupid? There you go.
16, you're half-witted. Number 17, you're bird-brained. Number 18, you're a numbskull. Number 18, you're a numbskull.
This kind of direct language is a good example of how English speakers sometimes use simple but strong words to describe someone's lack of intelligence or poor decisions. If you remember from my previous video, there are many creative and polite ways to say this, but Trump's style is definitely more straightforward and blunt. So if you want to sound more natural or humorous in English, you can learn from these. Examples? Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more practical English expressions like this, don't forget to check out my previous video where I explain fun and useful ways to say someone is not very smart. See you next time.